To come around me?
Yeah.
Here you go.
You like Rich?
Good evening guys, Rich from Camp 14 on Denali. Temperatures are currently quite low, around about -10, and conditions, as you can see at the moment, are quite favourable. The guys are with me. This is our first live Facebook feed from Denali, from the expedition. And obviously the guys will introduce themselves to you at home, and over to the guys.
Hi guys, I'm Scott from 65 Degrees North. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about when we first get to our camp, what we do, just basically setting up everything. So usually when we get to our next camp, we've obviously gained altitude, so we're obviously feeling a little bit low on breath and things like that, but it's very important that we site ourselves a new area to get the tent set up and get all the snow around the tent, so when the winds are very high and things like that, that we don't get cold, any more cold than we need to be within the tent. And just basically making sure all the sharps and things like that are away from the tent, all together in one area, just to make sure nothing damages any of the kit, because it's very important, you know, the kit, because once we're here, that's all we've got. So we need to establish a camp, make it as comfortable for ourselves, and get it done as quick as we can without getting super cold.
Okay, I'm Johnny, 65 Degrees North. So we flew in to about 2,000 metres from Camp 1 up to all the way up to Camp 4 now, where we are. Staging bits of kit along the way up and back carrying to pick up that kit. So it's been quite intensive days, carrying quite a bit of kit, all the food and supplies that we need to get up here so we can stage ourselves here before we hopefully go to ascend Denali. So the effect of that has been a change of temperature, so quite low down. It was still fairly mild, but up here it's certainly much colder. The effect on our bodies has taken its toll a little bit. And certainly the altitude, as we've climbed up into where we are now, about 4,200 metres, we can really feel that any work we're doing, even if it's digging or just going on a back carry, that the effect of the altitude is really starting to impact on our lungs and our breathing and our work rate. So we have to slow everything down, make sure we're well fed and hydrated, and just looking after ourselves. And us, the team, were digging out and doing really well and looking after each other. So for example, with one of us, like myself, I did have a couple of days when I was feeling a bit ill, so the team got around and I was able to continue, which has been really good.
Hi, I'm Joe. I've been running the communications and the power systems that we've been running whilst we've been here on Denali. That's been really challenging because not only are we surrounded by very high peaks, but also the temperature here is extremely low. So keeping all the batteries charged up, making sure that the systems work has been very difficult. But because we've been supported by Inmarsat and mobile solar chargers, it's been a lot more. It's been a lot easier than perhaps it would have otherwise been with other equipment. From my part, the journey so far has been absolutely outstanding. It's allowed me a lot of time to reflect and think about my recovery, and I'm looking forward to the next few days getting through the storm and having a crack at the head wall and hopefully onto the summit in the next few days.
Hi guys, Brendan, 65 Degrees North. So as some of the lads have explained, there's a lot of kit to carry up this mountain, and the difficult bit is there's no Sherpas, there's no mules. We carry everything ourselves. So the way we carry it is we've got our bergens, we've got packs on our backs, and we've got our pulks or sledges just here. So everything goes on the sledges and on the pulks, and then we move on up from camp to camp. We, like the lads have explained, we'll drop some of the equipment off in a cache, and then move on to camp, and then we can move back down and pick that up the following day, and then back up to camp. We've got our triple layer boots on, Marmot trousers, Marmot Gore-Tex jackets. We've got 3 lots of gloves. We've got our helmets when we're perhaps trekking around near some possible rockfall areas. If you fan round me just back there, you can see we've got our poles, our crampons, our ice axes. This is all the equipment we need to climb this mountain. It's a difficult challenge, and if you can just fan up there, Eli, that's where we're aiming to go next, up that steep climb up to the ridge, and then move on across there to our high camp. That's our challenge, hopefully once the storm blows over in a few days' time.
members or us as a collective. Any questions you want to ask about the conditions, what we're up to and how we're operating, just please ask, and Eli will feed the questions into the team and we'll do our best to answer. But from the guys, everybody's feeling strong. Thanks for the support.